Red Cloud, Nebraska is the childhood home of Willa Cather. Residents like Susie Schultz work hard to preserve the town's proud legacy.
It's important that we embrace our history here and save it for people to see.
Enter Jared Kenobi and Jeff Story, two University of Nebraska students who spent the summer in Red Cloud.
Here in Red Cloud, we're doing everything from community cleanup days to assessing the historic housing.
We're putting college students into rural America and making a difference.
The student internships were funded through a grant from the Rural Futures Institute. The Rural Community Serviceship Program places student teams in small towns. Students help the community with a project and learn lessons along the way.
Being put in a community where you have no connections and having to be adaptable to everything that comes up, I think it was a really good experience for me going into the world after graduation to be able to do that in any place that I go.
It'll help revitalize America in itself when you revitalize the small communities.
In its first year, the Rural Futures Institute awarded 11 grants totaling $750,000. 6 teaching and engagement grants provided funding for service learning and outreach. 5 grants funded research projects.
The research and engagement, those are up to $150,000, encouraging work across departments, across campuses, and even partnering with outside organizations and partners to do the research.
One research project is a collaboration among extension educators in Nebraska, South Dakota, and North Dakota. The goal is to help small towns market themselves and attract new residents.
This program really brings people together at the local level to talk about issues, but it's also a way to take those ideas and issues and put them into an action plan and see results from it.
In Hot Springs, South Dakota, residents gather through a process called study circles. Researchers want to know if these community conversations help boost confidence and attract residents.
Marketing Hometown America is able to take the research that we've done the past couple of years and really connect it to some practical conversations that happen in communities. Then hopefully the practical conversations will lead to some projects and some actual new marketing ideas that happen in the rural communities that we're working with.
Back in the 1920s and the 1880s, I mean, it was a boom town. There's a lot of potential here, and if we just capitalize on what we really have, we can bring that back.
We have to take a look at our town. How do we market it? How do we want to be looked at by the people over the next 5, 10, 20 years?
Extension educators produced a study circles guide and trained facilitators to lead the process.
We put together a Marketing Hometown America guide that communities can use and bring people together to work through step by step through a process to get input so that they can market to potential new residents.
Support for this project through the Rural Futures Institute has been very significant. Rural communities don't have a lot of extra cash to pay for research like this, but yet if we can get them interested and get them going in the projects, there's some great things that come out of it.
Another project supports research needed to turn potential into economic growth.
We know that each of the communities that we work with in this pilot grant will be different based on their size and based on where they're located in the state. So we are studying that. We're studying about the different characteristics that communities use to embrace change. The long-term goal is that the communities that we're working with develop some kind of a plan, an action plan.
Through research, teaching, and engagement, rural communities blaze a trail into the future.
We were pleased that we had engagement from all of the campuses of the University of Nebraska, and we will be continuing on an annual basis to provide these opportunities to do further research and teaching.